DiCarlo. Nick runs the VR operation at Samsung, just tiny little firm in North Dallas. Maybe you've heard of him. All right, he's been there forever. You can check his LinkedIn profile and see that. Am I wrong?
Sure.
And before that, he was at Nokia forever. I think you've had 2 jobs, like your whole career. It's pretty impressive, all right? So knows a thing or two about virtual reality, which is Fight 1. And to my right, I have Dale Carman. And I don't know this, but were you the founder of Real Effects?
Uh-huh.
Wow. You were there for 22-ish something years. He left, when, 2 years ago? To found Groove Jones. Coolest name on the internet. And it's a virtual reality shop with a bunch of ex-Real Effects guys. So I've got some experts here on virtual reality. And let me stage this fight for you. Is virtual reality all about mobile? Or is it gaming and desktop? What's the future of it look like? Is there a business in it? Or is it just a fad? That's what these guys are going to talk about. You got a minute. You're up, Nick.
All right, my friend Dale Carman is going to try to tell you that PC virtual reality is the best virtual reality. But I'm going to explain why mobile VR is the best. You guys remember 2002? Pratt here was a long-haired hippie. You surfed the internet, went to desktop browser, big cathode ray tube, Netscape. It's ancient technology. Mobile just started then, mobile data. There weren't, phones had black and white screens. There was no camera phones, Wi-Fi, touchscreen, no apps, no social networks, nothing. Fast forward all this time, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, now we're almost 5Gs. It's like tons of Gs, 4 million smartphones. Point is, PC has been left in the dust by mobile. Today's Galaxy smartphone has a camera that rivals the DSLR. It's waterproof. You can unlock it with your eyes. No joke. And it powers the best virtual reality experience on the market. PC, we've been selling VR for 2 years. PC just launched in April. It is just slow. So Dale's going to try to tell you that I invented it. That doesn't matter.
And you know what? I'm going to give Dale a chance to do that because that was a minute. Well said. All right. Dale, your opening salvo.
Virtual reality is magic. And the power of virtual reality is presence. And presence happens when I can move around, when I can look at this object and get close to it. And the only way to do that is on the personal computer. The only way to get 90 frames per second, high poly count geometry with the best shaders possible today is on the PC. And whenever I can move around, whenever I can have controllers that I can see and that I can interact with, that's whenever I'm transported and whenever I am magically taken to another place, whenever I achieve presence.
You got 18 seconds. Keep going. You should say words like polymetric geometry.
Right. The best experience today is on a personal computer.
All right. What do you think of that? You got 30 seconds. Is that all poppycock? What's up?
Did he tell you about that giant cable sticking off the back of your head, connecting you to a plugged-in wall? Did he tell you about the 2Gs? Did he tell you you have to buy the PC? What about like carrying it in a tiny little bag and like going anywhere? What about 17,000 doors of retail? What about $99?
All right. Give me a word like polymetric geometry. Come on.
All right. So whenever I have to have 90 frames per second, whenever I want to see the lowest latency controllers in my hands where I really feel like I can pick up and grab something, whenever I want to interact with my world and not just look at it and rotate around on my head, then I have to be on a PC. And eventually, I'll be able to cut the cord. But I can't cut the cord if I want the very best experience. And whenever we're creating experiences where you can really interact with your environment, I have to be there.
All right. Now, these smart folks get to put a question together and lob it at them, which they're completely unprepared for and have to do it on the fly. Guys?
So, projections show that VR, virtual reality revenue could hit $150 billion as early as 2020. What do you feel is driving that revenue projection, and how do you see that being allocated between mobile and PC?
All right, I'm going to let Nick take that.
Yeah,
How's it going to
absolutely.
be allocated? I think I know your answer.
Amazing question. Thank you. Brilliant. Love that question. How many smartphone users are there in the world? Like 3 billion? How many PC users are there in the world? It's existed for much longer. 1 billion? There's your answer right there. Like 75, 80% of that revenue coming from mobile, mix of hardware and software, applications and services. Mobile is more than just VR gaming and 360 video. It's a future of communication, future of training, real estate visualization. That's where the money is.
Dale?
So with PC, I can get up and I can walk around. And we're already seeing places like The Void, which are putting in VR theme parks and VR arcades where you can, and so the instigator of the virtual reality phenomenon is the PC, just like it was for the whole computing revolution. And these ecosystems ultimately will live and thrive together. And I think that really is the word, is that they will actually both thrive together, serving different needs in different markets.
All right. Is everybody ready? Has everybody voted? Do we have any problems? Everybody's good? Everybody yell and clap if you're good. You ready, voted? All right. Jeevan, cut voting and show us the results. Guys, stand up. Give me your hands. DiCarlo! Hold on. Oh, look at this love. Look at this love. Look what we got for Nick. All right. There you go, my man. Thanks. Get out of here.